Hello, sports world. This is Mike on the mic coming with you with another podcast today. This podcast, what I want to talk about is the hire by the Lakers taking Mike D'Antoni over Phil Jackson. And I really want y'all to, the ones that listen to this, I always want feedback on all of them, but I feel this one might get a lot of feedback, and I hope you really interact with this because I think a lot of people's maybe going to disagree with me and disagree with each other on this. So I really want to hear y'all's thoughts on this one. But I want to go ahead and give you my thoughts on it. I know a lot of people probably wanted Phil Jackson to come back, and it's hard to argue with Phil Jackson coming back. You know, nobody can really compare to his records or his stats, what he's done as a coach. And I think Phil Jackson's a very good coach. But I honestly, truly do not have a problem with the Lakers going in the direction they went with Mike D'Antoni. I think he's a good coach. I know people question because he's not a defensive-minded coach and so forth, you know, that he's an offensive running gun. And I know Nash is 38, Pau Gasol's 32, Kobe Bryant's 34, so they're not really spring chickens anymore. And so you wonder how they can get up and run. But I really think that Nash fits very well in his system. I mean, he blossomed under that system and just put up amazing numbers as far as assists. So I think coming back in and him running that system, I think you're going to see Steve Nash when he gets back and gets healthy. He's going to get Kobe the ball in the right spots. He's going to give Gasol the ball in the right spots. I think he's going to give Howard the ball in the right spots, which question is you may not be able really to play Gasol and Howard together much because it is a pick and roll system and it's going to be hard to have both big men because you'll want to spread the offense out and sort of leave the middle of the floor open a little bit. But I think it can still work. As far as the defense with them, I know they've always struggled with defense, and I'm not a Dwight Howard fan, but he is the best center in the game right now. And I think that was something that Mike D'Antoni liked in Phoenix, even though when he had Joe Johnson and he had Stoudemire and he had Nash and he had Sean the Matrix. You know, he still liked that true center, I thought. And I think Howard is a true center that can go in there and really, you know, rebound hard for him and disrupt on the defensive end. And that's what I'm saying. I don't think they had much of a problem. They'll have much of a problem on the defensive end once they get everybody back healthy. And I think, you know, they'll play better defense too. So like I said, I don't have a problem with it, with them bringing him in and giving him the coaching job. Plus, something else, if you look at it, like I said, it's hard to argue with Phil Jackson's statistics, but you're going to get Mike D'Antoni for 3 years for $12 million. That's four a pop. Phil Jackson wanted 2 years for 10 apiece, which was $20 million a pop. They already still owe Mike Brown, I think, somewhere in the neighborhood between $12 and $14 million from his contract. So you get him cheaper, and like I said, I think he's a very good coach too. He's not obviously at the level of Phil Jackson, but I don't think he'll have a problem winning with this team. I think Nash knows this system a little bit, and I don't think the pick and roll is going to be that hard. I think obviously the Princeton offense will be gone, which will definitely help them on the offensive end. And they'll put up points, and they'll get better on the defensive end, I do believe, even though I know he's not a defensive guru or a defensive coach. I still think they'll get better on the defensive end when everybody gets healthy. So that's how I view that. Don't know how y'all view it, and I'm sure there's a lot of people that may agree or may not agree with me. But please leave your comments. Let me know what you think. If you agree or you don't agree, that's fine, and we can discuss it. You know, and I value everybody's opinion. And I'm sure there's a lot of fans, especially Laker fans, that probably would rather had Phil Jackson than Mike D'Antoni. But you know, I don't think they really could have went wrong either way. But like I said, I think the Mike D'Antoni is going to be a pretty good fit in the long run. Don't know if he'll get them to a championship this year because personally, I still think the road goes through OKC, but that's just my opinion. The only time will tell because we're only about 7 or 8 games in. But that's how I see it. So please let me know how you feel and what you think. And you can follow us at Twitter Sports Blogcast, or you can also follow us on Facebook.com/sportsblogcast. Play hard, live hard. God bless.